Dr. John Maxwell mentioned that leadership is influence. I want you to think about what influence do you hold that goes beyond just words, but it connects to works. And in many cases, oftentimes, our words don't work simply because our influence is off. For many of us, we're leading while we're bleeding, helping other folks while we're hemorrhaging. I want to talk about the qualities of a leading lady. Let's get into it. Y'all know how we do it. Let's mix it up. That's what's up. You know, I am here to mix it up. We're talking about a leading lady. And in many cases, leadership, as I mentioned before, can be boiled down to just one word on the granular level: influence. But here's the thing: a lot of us don't influence anything because we're influenced by everything. Influenced by every new trend. You're influenced by every TikTok dance. I can't get nobody talking to me. You're influenced by what she's wearing, what that person is doing. You're influenced by the new couple goals. Yeah. Influenced by the Instagram model. You're influenced by everything, but are you influencing anything? Family, I need you to do two things. I need you to like this video. Come on, hit the thumbs up button on this video. I'm growing you. Help me grow my channel. Then I also need you. Yeah, the prompt is telling you to do that too. Then I also need you to type the word influence. Influence. If you're going to take a L at all, it ought to be two of them. Leading lady. Here's the thing. A leading lady is not a threat to a man's leadership. A leading lady understands this. She don't have to be Superwoman all the time. She can take off the cape in a safe space. Here's the thing. A leading lady is not a masculine lady. Oh, here's the thing. What we have done incorrectly is attached leadership to masculinity. A woman who's in a leadership position, and maybe I'm talking to you. I'm sure I'm talking to a few of you. I'm sure I'm talking to a number of you, queens, who are in leadership roles. You're in leadership positions in the ministry. You're in leadership positions in the health field. You're in leadership positions in your particular industry. You're in leadership positions in education. You're in leadership positions in litigation. Right? But here's the thing. Being a leader does not mean you have to be masculine. You can lead and still be feminine. Right? Because you understand that your origin is the identity internally. It's not you competing with another man. It's not you competing with another woman. Here it is you specifically completing the purpose of what it is that you were destined to fulfill and achieve. Don't let society make you believe that now you have to adopt a masculine mentality. Yeah, act like a lady, think like a man. No, 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 no. Think like a woman. Think like a lady. Because here's the thing, the dichotomy is offset. Two things trying to occupy the same space is creating conflict and friction. Act like a lady, think like a queen. How about that? Take that and rewind it back. It's about seeing the value in you. Hear me. You can't lead anybody else until you first lead yourself. You can't lead anybody else into the value that is within them until you first identify the value in yourself. Come on, every leader I'm talking to, type leader. Leaders appreciate who they are. Leaders know their worth. Leaders value themselves. Leaders value those who they are entrusted to and who are entrusted to them. Leaders, here it is. They do the work internally. Leaders win from within. Here's the thing. Many of us can't win from within simply because we're solely focused on them. Yeah. You can't win from within because you're so focused on them. A leading woman can still be a submissive woman. And I need you to understand this. Submission isn't a cuss word. Submission does not mean slavery. A leader knows when to delegate. Why? Because here's the thing. Being able to delegate it provides an opportunity to elevate. Listen, the man is the head, but the woman sure is the neck. Listen, here's it. Are you breaking the neck? Or are you turning that neck with a little bit of love? Come on. Y'all gonna make me dance in advance over here. Do the robot, right? Are you able to turn the neck with a little bit of love? Right? Lead her as a leader. Submission is not slavery. Sub means under, mission, vision, that which is the overarching idea of what it is that we are now going after. Submission is not about isolation. Submission is about dedication. Submission is seeing the bigger picture. Because here's the thing. If you're going to be a leader, you've got to cast vision that people can submit to. A leader is a vision caster. Here's what a leader does. I need you to understand this. Two things that a leader sees. A leader sees more and before. Did you hear what I just said? A leader sees more. You got to have an expansive vision. You got to see beyond what you see. Transform your reality. Come on. If your dream is affordable, you're not dreaming big enough. Poorest person is not the one without a dime, it's the one without a dream. You have to see more. Come on, exceedingly and abundantly above all that you can ask or think. Now unto him who is able to do. Come on. More and before. Before means I see it before I see it. More before means I see it before I get there. Anybody can see it when they get there. But can you see it before it happens? to be proactive, to amplify the vision. It's about knowing the worth of who it is that you are, but also knowing the worth of your vision. Most dangerous place you can be in life is not when you're walking on water, but when you're staying in the boat. Got to break out. Got to get out. Got to scoot out of the shallow end. Come on, family. Type walk by faith. Type walk by faith. I'm a water walker. I'm a vision carrier. I'm a vision caster. I'm a dreamer. I'm an envisioner. I'm a leader. Leader. Leading lady is what you are. Listen, you've had enough people come into your life who have made more withdrawals than deposits. I need you to make an investment into the leader that is you by valuing the value that's within you. Here's the thing. When you invest in yourself, you'll see that your value is far greater than anything that you could ever purchase. And here's the thing. A lot of us just want to do nothing but be a consumer, not a creator. We want to be a purchaser and not a producer. We feel worthless if we don't purchase. Because here's the thing. We place value on the outside, but not on the inside. Our YouTube community is not just a caring community. Our YouTube community is not just a collaborative community. Our YouTube community is a colorful community. I love seeing all the colors in here. And that's because you purchased a badge. You purchased a membership, YouTube membership, badge, VIP, royalty, OQP. Go ahead, let it be. Super chat, super sticker. We're having a super conversation. Let's jump into it. We'd love to welcome you in as one of our YouTube members. Shout out to all the new ones. So glad that you're with us. When you invest in yourself, it far exceeds anything that you could ever purchase. And here's the thing that you got to realize. You're worth more than money. You're worth more than cars and clothes and amenities. Having a beautiful exterior with nothing in your mind is like having a Louis Vuitton bag with no money inside. You got on the clothes, but here it is. You're just a mannequin because you've made no moves. Leadership is not stagnant. Leadership is not stifled. Leadership goes beyond self-imposed limits. Need you to understand your value and your worth doesn't originate from the outside in. It originates and it's birthed. It begins from the inside out. Can't let anybody diminish your value. You're not priced less. You're priceless. Let me say it twice because it's oh so nice. Can I tell it how? Can I teach it how I hear it? Can I tell it how I feel it? You're not priced less. You're priceless. Here's the thing. You're not even a diamond. I know what Rihanna told you. I know what Riri told you. Shine bright like a diamond. But here's what you are. You're a ruby. Yeah. Highest diamond was priced at $57.5 million. But what does scripture say? In Proverbs, that your value far exceeds rubies. And here's the thing. If anybody can buy you, you're not the one. If anybody can buy you, you've priced yourself less when you're priceless. Your value far exceeds rubies. Here's the thing about a ruby. Do you understand this about a ruby? Rubies are not found above sea level. Rubies are found below sea level. So here's what happens. Your price is far above rubies. Your price is way too high. You need to cut it. Cut the gossip, cut the negativity, cut the strife, cut the negative folks out of your life. See your value, because if you don't see your value, why would anybody else? Here's what it has to be for a man to get you. Here's what he has to be, because you're a ruby. Your price is far above rubies. Here it is. A man literally has to be an oceanographer. Ruby's not above sea level, but below sea level. He's got to be an oceanographer. Why? Because he's got to go where nobody has ever gone before, to do what is never done before, so he can soar with you like you've never soared before. Do you hear what I'm saying to you? Got to do what's never been done before, to go where he's never gone before, to soar with you where he's never soared before. Why? Because we can't find you everywhere. Searched all over. Couldn't find nobody. Search high and low. Still couldn't find nobody. You're too unique to compete. You're too rare to compare. Your royalty demands loyalty. You're in rare air. May have been crushed, may have been stepped on, may have had your heart broken, but here's the thing. You still have value. You're too great to be good. You're too amazing to be average. You're a ruby, not a diamond, but some men prefer cubic zirconium and rhinestones. Got to recognize who you are. And here's the thing. You can't stop shining and lower your value just to say you have somebody. Got to shine on your own. Got to shine outright. Because here's the thing. The right person's going to shine with you. Got to know your worth. Got to let your value shine through. Because here's the thing. A city set on a hill cannot be hid. City set on a hill cannot be hid. And here's the thing. We don't want other people to shine, so we try to put out their light. Got to realize that you're just like a candle. Candle ignited by a flame is meant to shine. A candle never loses its flame, illuminating another candle. When you know who you are, you can celebrate other people. Let me say that again. Let me say that twice because it's also nice. Because a win for you is a win for them too. When you know who you are, you can celebrate other people. When you know who you are, you don't talk out of both sides of your mouth. Who she thinks she is. Hey, girl. Don't look at me like that. Mm-hmm. When you know who you are. I can't stand her. Hey, sis. Yeah, a lot of S in that. Yeah. Might as well spell out snake. When you know who you are, you embrace your royalty. You embrace your identity. You embrace who you are uniquely. You embrace who you are purposefully. And you're not afraid to be amazing, because here's the thing. Some of us are hating on people who we should be learning from. You don't like this. Mm-hmm. Yeah. That person could be your prayer warrior. You're hating on who you should be learning from. They got expertise in this particular area, but you're trying to exclude them from all areas. Here's the thing. A leading queen cultivates people. A leading queen cultivates her team. A leading queen understands this. She doesn't just soar as high as her dream, she soars as high as her team. Teamwork makes the dream work. Come on, every leading queen I'm talking to, just type, I'm a leading queen. Come on, every queen I'm talking to, just type, you're a leading queen. What you say speaks of leadership. How you say it speaks of leadership. When you say it speaks of leadership. Smart people know what to say. Wise people know when or not to say it. Smart people know what to say. Wise people know whether or not to say it at all. You're a leading queen. Why? Because you were created to fulfill your dream. You're a leading queen. Who understands here? Your greatest asset is not what's on you, it's what's within you. This is what we're going to do. I got a special message for you. Stick and stay. Don't touch that dial. Smile. There we go. More breakthroughs on the way on the other side of this break. More breakthrough. After these messages, you know I'm coming right back. Are you an author or aspiring author interested in building your book? Do you want to develop as a speaker and communicator? Listen, check out my array of solutions and systems like my bestseller book blueprint and successful speaker strategies. Explore my tailor-made programs designed to nurture your purpose and grow your greatness in order to increase your ideas, your impact, and your influence. Visit us today at theeaglesacademy.com/store so you can soar. Yes, y'all, and we don't stop. Make sure you heed to those resources that you heard. Let's get back to the word. We're talking about a leading lady. And of course, I got to thank you for becoming a member of this show. I want to shout out all the members who didn't just subscribe, but became a member and are committed to becoming more. Family is growing. My channel is growing. And so help me in a super way by adding a super chat, super sticker, because super things are on the way. As a leading queen that you are, you understand this, and I hope you do. I want to bring it down to its granular level, and that is a queen is not an opponent. She's a teammate. Let me say that twice because it's also nice. A leading lady, a leading queen is a teammate, not an opponent. She doesn't combat, she attributes. She moves into a place of, here it is, peace, not pressure. Suitability, not anxiety. She adds, she doesn't subtract. She multiplies, she doesn't divide. Here's the thing. A leading queen, a leading lady is a purpose partner. She doesn't want to compete against you. Here's the thing. She wants to collaborate to fulfill the vision within you. I want to ask you, are you a teammate or an opponent? Come on, where are my teammates at? Where are my leading queen teammate-minded women? Come on, sis. You know you all that in the bag of Bibles. You know you all that in the skirt and scriptures. You got the juice and the squeeze. Yeah, yep. You that girl. You glow girl. You that it girl. You got the it factor. Don't let nobody talk you out of your identity. Don't let anybody talk you into being an opponent when you're really a teammate. Why? Because a teammate will create. A teammate will participate. A teammate will originate. A teammate will invigorate. Yeah. Opponent is always going to keep fussing and fighting and arguing. Here's what an opponent does. An opponent finds a problem for every solution. I know you know some folks like that. Yeah. Opponents always want to bring up the past. Why? Because they know they can't walk with you into your future. Here's what an opponent does. An opponent wants to hold things over your head when God already put it under your feet. An opponent wants to break you down. A teammate wants to build you up. Here's the thing. The right one in your life who's a teammate, not an opponent, is going to keep you laughing and learning and growing and glowing and shining and creating and producing and invigorating and encouraging and empowering. The right teammate wants to add to the love within you that's true. Here's the thing. While God is preparing you, he's preparing you for who he has for you. He's preparing you for what he has for you. You know, you say, well, listen, how can I lead if all I felt, if all I've had were nothing but opponents and opposition? Had so many ops in my life. Come on, if we're going to keep it really real and 100, HTA, Hard Truth Alert, HTC, Hard Truth Conversation. If you can't say amen, say ouch. Everybody in your life wasn't OQP. In many cases, if it was OQP, it was only quality please. That was your prayer. Tell the truth, shame the devil. It's tight, but it's going to be all right. Because here's the thing. Many of the girlfriends in your life weren't really sisters. They were disguised haters. They told you, don't go with that man, but behind your back, they went with him. Y'all don't want to talk to me. I thought you told me he wasn't no good. Why you on him? Mm-hmm. And here's the thing. Sometimes they didn't want him. They just didn't want you to have him. Yeah. Some people feel real good about you. Some people get along with you real good knowing you ain't got nobody. Knowing that all your relationships have been broken. Since you ain't going to talk about it, let me do it. They weren't really sisters. They were disguised haters. What they were frenemies. They talked out of both sides of their mouth. Mm-hmm. Through shade. But didn't understand that you were a tree that would grow in any environment. Here's the thing. When you got blessed, they wanted to curse you. A win for you was not a win for them too. When you got a man, they talk bad about the man to you. Why? Because they wanted your man for themselves. He ain't no good, girl. But clearly he was good enough for you to be in his DM. Here's the thing. They wanted to gaslight you. They wanted to sow seeds of self-doubt to isolate and manipulate you with narcissistic tactics. She the last of the Mohicans to get a man. Much less keep one. You think she gonna be happy for you? Here's the thing. You have to watch out for the envious. You have to watch out for the jealous woman disguised as a sister. Let me talk to you, my dear sister from another mister. Listen, as brothers, as men, this is what we say. Sometimes men say, don't, sometimes us as men say, don't bro me if you don't know me. Ladies, now, maybe you need to adopt a phrase to say, listen, don't sis me if you're going to diss me. Let me say it twice because it's so nice. Don't bro me if you don't know me. My dear sister from another mister. Yeah, don't bro me if you don't know me. My dear sister from another mister. Need to say, don't diss me. Don't sis me if you're going to diss me. Yeah, I see you. I heard what you said behind my back. Yeah, you threw a rock and hid your hand. Here's what I got to do. I got to create some distance. I hope you understand. Why? Because here's the thing. I'm leading beyond your limitations. I'm leading beyond your negative attitude and your disposition. Here's the thing. I'm leading with discernment. Discernment lets me know who really a Judas to me. Yeah. Who a Judas will kiss you and betray you. A Judas will never be true to this. A Judas will say that they're following you, but then they'll turn their back on you and go in the opposite direction. So here's the thing. I gotta excommunicate. I gotta exile. I gotta love you from over here. Because here's the thing. Sometimes you're dealing with people who are hurting and they're bleeding on people who didn't even cut them. Yeah. But here's the thing. They're cutting themselves by committing self-sabotage. There's a flip side, though. There's a flip side. Listen, I've told you before, I guarantee you, if I cut you, I'm going to sew you up. If I do some spiritual surgery and cut you, I'm going to sew you back up. Because here's the thing. When you create purposeful partnerships with strong sisters, when you create purposeful partnerships with, I'm not just talking about sisters who are strong mentally. I'm not just talking about sisters who are strong in brawn. I'm talking about sisters who are spiritually strong. Because here's the thing. Too many of y'all tired of being strong. You're saying, Lord, bless me with the soft life. But here's the thing. Are you making everybody's life hard? You want God to bless you with the soft life, but you're making everybody else's life hard. Where they do that at? I'm talking about strength in spirit. Because you understand that the gifting and the anointing on your life will cause each other's visions to leap. What do I mean by it? What I mean by that, Luke chapter 1 and 41, Mary went to visit her cousin Elizabeth. And here's the thing, after being told by an angel that she was highly favored, she was going to conceive a son named Jesus. Mary is carrying Jesus in her womb. Elizabeth is carrying John the Baptist, Jesus' cousin, in her womb. Here's the thing, upon her arrival, sound of her salutation, the Bible says that the baby leaped in Elizabeth's womb, filled with the Holy Ghost. Mary, pregnant with Jesus. Elizabeth, pregnant with John. I want to just let a strong sister know, strong sister spiritually. I want to let her know. I want to let a leading lady know. I want to let a leading queen know. I want to talk to a teammate. Hear me. You know that you're connected to the right people when they cause your vision to leap. Come on. Come on, sis, type leap. The vision in you is leaping. The queen in you is leaping. The love in you is leaping. The leading lady in you is leaping. The overflow is leaping. The special delivery is leaping. The insight, the foresight, sing more and before, leaping. Weeping may endure for a night, but leaping joy is coming in the morning. Can I let it be known on the microphone? Right people, the right sisters, the right man. It's going to cause your vision to leap. Been through enough. Been crippled by enough people who made you limp through life. Come on, for all the times that you limped, get ready to leap. Despite the opposition, here's what God did. God positions you. Can't spell opposition without position. Can't spell disappointment without appointment. The opposition, the disappointment, gave you an appointed time, positioned you for the right appointment, for a divine assignment, for a divine appointment. Beautiful is a woman in divine alignment with her divine assignment, who understands, here it is, her divine appointment. What is my divine appointment? It is the fact that you've come into the kingdom for such a time. That's what an appointment is. As this. Don't miss this. You've come into the kingdom for such a time as this. Don't miss this. This is the season where God is sending the right people with the right connections to cause your vision to leap. Causing it to leap. It's up and it's stuck. Yeah. Here's the thing. Just like Mary, when you walk in the room, when here it is, you begin to speak. Ooh. Oh, I'm getting downloads for the Eagles Academy right now. I'm getting downloads for the Eagles community. Listen, if you're not a part of the Eagles community, go right now. We go farther and in a deeper level than where we go here. Go to theeaglesacademy.com. When you get there, tap the join now button, fill out the form, be transformed. When you walk in the room and you begin to speak, your blessing is going to be in people recognizing the favor that's on your life. Yeah, you've been limping long enough. But here's the thing. God is healing you of everything that crippled you. When you walk in the room and begin to speak, because the gift, the communicative gift that is on your life, because how you affirm you, when you affirm you, and you've affirmed you through the tears, you affirmed you until the tears became testimonies. You affirmed yourself through the hurt. You affirmed yourself through the pain. You affirmed yourself through the loss. You affirmed yourself through the heartbreak. You affirmed yourself through the heartache. You affirmed yourself through the divorce. You affirmed yourself and you put your crown back on as a queen. You affirmed yourself when they broke your heart, when they departed. You affirmed yourself. You crowned yourself with love. You crowned yourself with joy. You crowned yourself with peace. You crowned yourself with grace in any place. You crowned yourself to where you bloom, where you were planted. You can affirm anybody else. Because here's the thing. The hardest thing that you were able to ever do was affirm you. How courageous of you. How courageous of you in the face of fear. You still decided to pull yourself together to win from within. When in many cases you were a victim of domestic violence, victim of assault. And in many cases, they even tried to assault your purpose. All the times that you were knocked down, but you didn't stay down. I salute you as a sister soldier. I salute the sister soldier that you are. Because you came this far by faith. God didn't bring you this far, I'd only bring you this far. It's not your time of wallowing, suffering, sulking in silence. It's your time to be rejoicing and leaping. This is your time because you're just stepping into the greatness that is on your life. This is the time for you to build your queendom. Yeah, I'm going to talk about that more. It's time to leap into your entrepreneurship. If you're crying at all, it's crying because you're getting ready to step into and what you stepped out of. Don't cry because the relationship is over. Cry because you're getting ready to step into the one that's going to give you the most joy. Tears of testimonies are flowing. Time for you to leap. Come on, leaders, leap. Leaders are not liabilities. Leaders are leapers. Leap into full-time ministry. Leap back into college to get your degree. Leap out of that bad relationship that keeps you limping. Leap and don't look back. I want to talk to a dear queen. My dear queen, God is sending a Mary into your life that will cause your vision to leap. Hear me. The favor that is on her will cause you to leap to another level. She's not going to hate on you. She's going to instruct you. She's going to correct you. She's going to speak favor and victory and life over your life. She's going to be your sister in the bond. She's not your competition. She is your collaboration. She is your prayer partner. She's your shoulder to lean on. She's your surrogate sister soldier. Here's what she is. She's a midwife. Lord have mercy. Here it is. She's on assignment, in alignment to help you to birth the purpose of what it is that God gave you to fulfill. Here's the thing. She's a midwife. She's not Dr. Kevorkian. She doesn't come to abort the assignment on your life. She doesn't want to come into your life to cause you to miscarry your mantle. She doesn't want to move you into a place to where your success is stillborn. Here it is. She's a midwife that causes you to improve your life. Yeah, she's helping you to deliver your destiny. She's not going to fight you. She's going to fight for you. She's going to fight some devils with you, not against you. She's not going to hex you. She's not going to vex you. She's going to empower you because the wrong ones who hated on you couldn't stand the enormity of the gift that God placed inside of you. But here's the thing. The right ones will embrace you. The right ones will elevate you. I want to speak to you. For every woman that was messy, God is sending you a Mary. Let me say it twice because it's oh so nice. For every woman that was messy, God is sending you a Mary. God is sending you a spiritually strong sister. It's going to empower you. It's going to cast vision with you. It's going to cause your vision to spring forth. Here's what God is doing. God is redeeming the time. He's giving you double for your trouble. What the devil meant for evil, God is turning it around for your good. Here it is. Next sister God is sending into your life. It's not going to put you in a place of calamity, but it's going to cause you to locate and recognize your true identity. Someone you're going to be able to confide in. Somebody who, in many cases, is going to create a safe space for you to be vulnerable and not use it against you. Someone who's going to be, in many cases, here it is, a GPS to greatness. Somebody, a serious sister soldier who you can salute, who will not judge you with or without a law degree. But here's what their intention is. Their intention is for you to turn it up another degree. Somebody who it is not going to compete with you, who's going to build with you. This is a sister that goes beyond a sorority. This is a sister that goes beyond job seniority. But here it is, in good and bad times. A real sister empowers you through circumstances. A real sister embraces you with second chances. Oh yeah, you know how to cover, you know how to put your guard up. You know how to cover your emotions well. You know how to mask it with makeup. You know how to conceal it with concealer. Know how to act like you got it all together. You could literally get an Oscar for your acting ability. You learn the steps like a Tamia Hustle. But here's the thing. God is giving you power with a purpose partner to where you're going to dance and advance into your next level. Your vulnerability is bringing out victory. The opposition is bringing out identity uniquely. Because what God is doing in and through you is causing you to be the leader that he created you to be for such a time as this. Come on, family, type is my time. Come on, it's my time to leap. It's my time to self-critique. It's my time to invest. It's my time to innovate. It's my time to progress. It's my time to walk in a place, to leap into love. It's my time to leap into a greater level of joy. It's my time to embrace me. It's my time to see the beauty in me without makeup. Without designer. But recognize, here it is, I've been uniquely designed with a purpose in mind. Fearfully and wonderfully made. Let them throw shade. You're fearfully and wonderfully made. This is a great place to sow. We're sowing because we're growing. We're sowing where we're sowing. We're sowing where we're soaring. Sow where you grow. Sow where you soar. Sowing because we're growing. Sowing because we're soaring to higher heights, deeper depths. I want you to sow a leadership seed. Yeah. I want you to sow a leadership seed that moves you into a place, because here it is. You can't call yourself a leader if you're walking and nobody's behind you. Simply, you're just doing cardio. You're just getting in your miles and your steps. You're just out for a walk. But real leaders, here it is. If they're walking at all, it is a walk by faith. I want you to sow into your leap. Yeah. From where it is that you were to where God has called you to be. I want you to sow into your leap as a leader. It's not as a debt that you owe, it's a seed that you sow. We've been having a super conversation. Many of you can give a super chat, a super sticker. I don't know, maybe your seed is $50. Maybe your seed is $20. Maybe your seed. I don't know what it is. Maybe your seed is a Luke 141. Yeah, that's a scripture of Mary and Elizabeth. And so maybe you can give $141. I don't know. Maybe it's $41. Whatever it is, I want you to sow your seed. And here's the thing, I want you to name your seed. For you, it might not be leap. For you, it might not even be leading. For you, it might be building. For you, it might be healing. For you, it might be discernment. It might be healing. It might be God's revealing. For you, it might be real love. For you, it might be the fact that you were overlooked. Might be overcoming the trauma and the triggers, that which has been so TNT explosive in your life. Once you name your seed, as you sow your seed, and I'm joining my faith to yours, that God will do the exceeding, the abundantly above all that you can ask or think, 30, 60, 100-fold. Maybe you want your children to leap. You want your finances to leap. You want your love life to leap. I want you to sow that seed. Yes, for those of you asking, you can do it via Cash App. Please put the link in the chat. There's also the link in the description. $ Access Identity. Zelle, all is well as well. EddieConnorJr, Gmail. PayPal. There's a link there as well. I want you to sow your seed, because I know that God is going to meet your need. Thank you for your super chat. Thank you for your super sticker. Thank you for sowing via the electronic mediums. Because I believe even as you sow via these mediums, God's going to do something large in your life. God is enlarging your territory. God is enlarging your ideas. God is enlarging your impact. God is enlarging your influence. God is enlarging your bank account. God is expanding. Hear me. The blessing that you're going to receive is going to be expansive. The doors that you're getting ready to open are going to be expansive. The rooms that you're stepping into are going to be expansive. The new house and the new home that you're getting ready to get the keys to, going to be expansive. And here it is. It's going to be a blessing with no sorrow. Blessing with no sorrow. Because God is empowering you today. And hear me, He's also your hope for tomorrow. I hope you got something from this. Thank you to all the members. If you'd like to be a member, you can do so. VIP, Royalty, OQP. Soar with us into a greater level by joining our Eagles Academy, our community, theeaglesacademy.com. Tap the Join Now button, fill out the form, be transformed. In the Mix is out of time, but y'all know I'm not out of truth. I want to thank you for rocking with me. I want to thank you for riding with me. I want to thank you for rolling with me, because that's just how we roll. And we do that Monday through Friday for In the Mix. And of course, while you're here on the YouTube side, make sure that you like, comment, share, subscribe. Come on, hit the thumbs up button, family. There it is. It's been an explosion of inspiration. Hit the thumbs up button. Hit the notification bell so that you're alerted. Of course, follow me on all the social sites at EddieConnorJr. Put some respect on my name, EddieConnorJr. If I can help you, if I can serve you in any way, please reach out to me. If you're looking for a dynamic speaker, look no further. Invite me to your church, your conference, your community center, your session. Let's make some progression. Email me, info@EddieConnor.com. It's yours truly, Dr. Eddie. Your main man, 100 grand, your brother from another mother. Family, it's been fun. But you know, brother, gotta run. But I want you to know it's been a privilege and a pleasure, a treat and a treasure, a joy beyond measure. But I want you to remember, yes, remember to keep the faith and believe it's going to be bigger, better, brighter, peace, and a whole lot of love. Keep soaring higher. Let's soar beyond my YouTube channel. If you want something that goes beyond here, you're in for a treat. I have a private mentorship group where I coach, where I teach, and I provide live Q&A insight in our interactive breakout sessions. It's where I challenge you with innovative exercises to develop your skill set. And I provide feedback to foster your growth. We break it all down to build you up in our private Zoom room as we focus on transformative topics with accountability partners who really desire to grow their greatness by soaring into success and greater purpose. Come on, soar to new heights with us in our Eagles Academy. Get your wings to win, and let's soar into more at theeaglesacademy.com.